deference to my colleagues. If they want to comment now, I'm certainly going to defer to my colleagues to comment now if they want to do that. But I'd ask them to respect my tag as I've done theirs over the years here as well. So I'm going to defer to colleagues if they'd like to comment there.
Yes, sir. The item 10 has been tagged by Councilman Bradford, but he is allowing comment on it at this point. Councilman Kuhl.
Chief, I've heard you speak before council many times, and this is by far the most eloquent I've ever heard you speak to us, and it was a very powerful presentation. I want to thank you for it, and thank you for the command staff being here supporting us.
Thank you.
Councilman Stark.
Thank you. With the presentation we received today, I have to say that one of the things, the concerns that I've had, Mayor and Chief, is the lack of respect for our police officers. And we want young people to join the force. We want them to not hesitate to join and to lead and be a part of our community and not hesitate to provide public safety. I think this gentleman exemplifies what we expect, what we hope for in character from all of our neighbors, and especially our police force. I think this is an opportunity for us to show respect for someone that overcame so much. How many times do we say now, who would ever join the police department under these circumstances? How many times do we go out and say we can't recruit? Because we don't, the lack of respect given to the authority figures that protect us. I don't know some days if I would ever consider joining the police department personally because of that, for that reason. But I appreciate the men and women that do, and I think that we need to show respect and show our young people that this is the behavior and this is the actions that we want and respect, and we want to have a positive reinforcement of these actions. So Mayor and my colleague, I appreciate you still have questions or concerns and your tag, but I definitely support Mr. Thomas's nomination. And I did ask the administration for a list of all of the names and naming opportunities for buildings and other city assets. But we hear week after week from the community that they want the police force to look like the community. This is our opportunity to show respect for someone that survived and is here today to tell us his story and show respect and to hopefully show young people that this is the direction they can go and they will be respected for being a Houston police officer, providing public safety to our citizens. Thank you.
Mayor Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Thank you, Mayor. I had more things to say, but in light of the tag, I'll just go ahead and keep it brief. Chief, and everyone here supported this. Thank you for coming down. I fully support Mr. Thomas, as I remember him affectionately. And he was loved and respected by all. And I think this would be a very fitting recognition of his many years of service. And in addition to hearing from the chief and Rayhan with HPMU, this was almost unprecedented in that we heard from almost every rank and file, every level of HPD, from officers all the way to the upper echelon of HPD, every known division, patrol, you name it. And so it was really quite astounding, because even when we're talking about pay raises and things like that, sometimes we don't hear sometimes from the rank and file one way or another. This was one where they felt so strongly that they wanted to reach out, so I appreciate that, the correspondence and information received. So thank you, and I look forward to next one.
Councilman Christie.
Chief, thank you for the presentation. I'll have no problem voting for Mr. Thomas named to the headquarters. You know, I have just a funny feeling that my dad was in the 3rd Army under Patton. You never know what soldier might have saved his life at Normandy Beach for the Battle of the Bulge. So there's great thanks that goes to his service before the police department. So I'll be voting for this, but, you know, Mayor, I'd kind of like to make a suggestion that if it's possible, if the administration can expunge that disciplinary action of that day with a letter of apology, maybe at 1 day pay, reinstate that to his pension. I don't know if that's possible, but I'd like to make that suggestion.
That's a really interesting suggestion. I will certainly expunge his record. I think we can work on that. Thank you. We'll see. Councilor Pennington.
Thank you, Mayor. Chief, I missed the first part of your presentation, so you may have described the process that was gone through before you made the recommendation of this very deserving person, but I know that a lot of other people, there are a lot of officers who've given their lives, you know, in the line of duty, and heroes in a lot of different ways. And I think it would be an even more popular choice if, you know, the public understood all that, and it would be give a chance to publicize maybe the acts of others who also ought to be considered rather than to, you know, quickly pick this person. So I would go along with Chief Bradford that we need a more public process to, you know, to look at other nominees and to look at the recommendations of others and hear from the public. This is a public building. It's not just a police department building. So I would support Councilmember Bradford's motion to tag the bill while we get a little more input. Thank you.
Councilor Pennington, does it indicate that you were tagging the item as well?
I'm just.
There is no further discussion. The item is tagged. Thank you,